Hey guys! So sadly, summer is coming to an end, and it is slowly becoming back to school season. Now, I personally haven't attended high school since 2012, but I figured I'd give you guys my 2 cents because I've already lived it. Damn, I feel old just saying that. But with that being said, you guys, today I'm going to be talking about high school and giving you some tips and tricks on high school in general. And you know, maybe you might be just starting high school, maybe you're in the middle of high school, grades like 9, 10, 11, or maybe you're graduating and you're in your grad year. Regardless, take these tips if you want and use them as you will if you want. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the number one thing that I stressed multiple times in my study tips video, which I will be linking down in the description below if you do want to watch it. Shameless self-promotion, I know. But the one thing that I did stress, like so many times I said before throughout that video, was bringing your pens and papers and all of your materials for your classes to your class. Honestly, trust me, your teachers will love you, your classmates will love you, because you won't be constantly asking to borrow a pen and paper from them every single time you are in that class. Number 2, setting aside break time when it comes to doing homework and studying, that's completely fine, as long as it's in moderation. My personal weaknesses when it came to studying and finishing up homework in high school were anime and YouTube and the internet in general. I would constantly be on the internet, looking at random stuff, watching videos on YouTube, and just trailing off, and I wouldn't get my schoolwork done, which was really bad, or I wouldn't get it fully done, at least, which, again, not good. So you just have to find the willpower to, like, set your mind on your homework and, like, get it done. And then you can go and do whatever you want. Just put aside a chunk of time and dedicate that time to getting your homework done, getting your studying done. Just finish it all up. Make sure you put 110% into it and just finish it. And then after that, you're free to do whatever you want. I will admit it's a little bit harder for me personally because I'm a university student and I do my courses online. So because I do my courses online, it is so much easier for me to, you know, have the internet and YouTube and anime websites at the tips of my fingers. Like, so hard to friggin' like find the willpower to not stray away from my studies, but just, again, chunk of time set aside, finish homework, finish studying, then you can do whatever the hell you want. So just get her done, then you're free. Also, something to add to that is number 3, don't leave all of your homework until the last minute. Don't leave it until the night before it's due. Like, just don't do it. Trust me on this one. It makes things so much more stressful. And at the end of the day, if you walk in with your assignment that, you know, you rushed to finish the night before it was due, maybe it's like half-assed, maybe it's not fully done, or maybe you got like a bunch of answers wrong that you would have gotten right had you taken the time to just like set aside time to like chill and focus on everything and get the right answers. Like, it's just so stressful. So just personal suggestion, don't do it. So now we're gonna move on to makeup. Yes, I'm allowed to give my personal outlook on makeup when it comes to high school. Honestly, you do you. Like, do whatever you want to do when it comes to makeup, but I remember the makeup that I used to wear to school, and I did a video a while back regarding my high school makeup look, which I'm gonna be linking down in the description below, but I kind of went overboard with the eyeshadow. There were times where I came to class and I had so much black eyeshadow on, it was just insane. Obviously, High School Page didn't understand the meaning of basic and lighter makeup. But seriously, if I were in high school now and I was gonna wear makeup, I'd probably wear something like what I'm wearing right now, just something really basic, really easy, just a touch of concealer, my brows done, maybe a little bit of eyeliner, mascara, and a little bit of color on the lips, like nothing too in your face, nothing too subtle, just like in between, not too much but not too little. But also keep in mind that some schools do have dress codes, and with the dress codes they also have rules on what makeup you can and cannot wear. So I guess it all depends on what school you're attending, what rules they have for what makeup you can and can't wear. Speaking of dress codes, we're going to talk about clothes. Bring a PE strip to gym. I'm speaking from personal experience, you guys. My high school dumbass thought that it'd be cool to run around outside in the pouring rain in fall in jeans. I never brought a PE strip to gym, and so I would run around in whatever clothes I just wore to school, most of the time jeans, and I would come inside with soaking wet jeans. And honestly, I don't think anybody wants to walk around for the rest of their day in frickin' soaking wet jeans. I sure as hell don't. And High School Page is an idiot because she should have brought a PE strip. So do it. So now I'm going to talk about grad year, grade 12, the final year of high school, and then you were free. Grad year was probably my favorite year of high school because not only was it the last year of high school, but everything was going so much better for me. Because for those of you who don't know, my high school experience was not that good. I am, however, going to save you that story because I've talked about it so many times on this channel, and I don't want to annoy people because I have a feeling that some of you might be annoyed because I've told this story so often. So I'm just going to save it, and if you want to hear about it, there are videos on my channel concerning it. You can go and look those up if you want. But yeah, grad year was my favorite year. We had our formal, which was near the beginning of the year, and it was basically like our prom. And then we had a banquet dinner with a slideshow that showed us starting in grade 8 and then going through all the way until grade 12. And then we had our graduation ceremony where we were allowed to wear dresses and the guys were allowed to, you know, wear their tuxes. We didn't have cap and gown. We took photos, like our grad photos were in, you know, cap and gown and stuff, but the actual grad ceremony, we were allowed to wear our dresses and tuxes and whatnot. Speaking of which, this was my grad dress. It was a very pretty dress. It was very purple, very big, obviously, so walking around I had to be very careful I didn't snag myself on anything. I had a corseted back, so mom and dad had to do it up for me before we left, but yeah, I think it's very pretty. And we also went to Camp Malibu for our spring break trip. So basically what you do is you go to Egmont and you get on a boat. I don't remember how long the boat ride is, but you ride out from Egmont to Camp Malibu. It is a gorgeous place. We went banana boating, there were tons of water sports, and we all stayed in cabins. There was like a big dining hall for everybody to gather in the morning for breakfast and, you know, meals and stuff. And a lot of the parents came and helped out. It was a lot of fun. To be honest with you guys, I was sort of iffy when it came to going to Camp Malibu, but I am so happy that I did. Even though things were going well for me in grad year, I still had that like nagging voice in the back of my head that was like, you don't want to go, you're not going to fit in with these people, you're not going to have a fun time. But I went anyways. I'm so glad that I did. It was so much fun. I hung out with my friends, I hung out with my grad class members, and just, it went really well. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling iffy about participating in an extracurricular grad activity or, you know, going to a grad event, maybe try it anyways. It might be out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you might love it. Who knows? That's just my piece of personal advice to you guys. I mean, I'm really happy that I did all the things I did during grad year because I don't regret it at all. It was so much fun and I'm happy I did it. But maybe you might be iffy about it. I personally say try going for it and see what happens. Maybe it's something that you'll just absolutely love. Now to wrap it up here, when it comes to grad year, there are tons of bursaries and scholarships to apply for. Well, at least at the high school that I attended, we had so many bursaries and so many scholarships for people to apply for. And our community is very, very generous when it comes to giving out bursaries and scholarships. So like I said, there were tons. I ended up winning 2, which was awesome. I won one from my dad's workplace, actually, the union for my dad's workplace. And I won another one, a scholarship, because I showcased my YouTube videos, actually. I showed some of my YouTube videos to the judging panel for the scholarship. And it was basically, you know, what do you want to do with your future? And I wanted to make videos, and I wanted to do YouTube, and just, you know, have fun with video making. So I showed them some of my videos, and they granted me the scholarship because they saw my passion, and they saw that this is something that I really wanted to do, and really still do want to do, hence the reason why I'm still doing it. Anyways, enough babbling. Just make sure when it comes to bursaries and scholarships that you're meeting the requirements for said bursary or said scholarship, and that you're getting everything in on time. That way you have a good shot at getting that bursary or scholarship, and just then you leave it to the hands of fate. And then hopefully, you know, that bursary or scholarship will go to you. But as long as you're meeting the requirements, and as long as you are getting things in on time by the deadline, that is the most important thing. And at the end of the day, if you have questions or need help with something, don't be afraid to ask for it. The counselors at my school were awesome because they helped you out with bursary and scholarship applications. I don't know if every high school has counselors, but I know that mine did. So the counselors were very helpful. If you have a counselor at your school, ask them for help if you need help with applications for scholarships or bursaries. I mean, like I said, the ones at my school were awesome. I'm also going to give a big shout out to my parents because my parents were very helpful and awesome when it came to helping me with my personal applications when it came to scholarships and bursaries. They helped me make sure I was meeting the requirements. If I had any questions, I would ask them. They were so helpful. So kind of delayed, but again, thanks again, Mom and Dad, for helping me with my bursary and scholarship applications. At the end of the day, asking for help with anything when it comes to grad year is totally fine. I mean, grad year is a big and busy year for a lot of people. And if you need to ask for some help with things, that's fine. Don't be afraid to ask for it. Well, I think that about covers things. Anyways, that's all for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys like my videos. To those who are graduating this year, good luck. Congratulations. You made it through high school. You survived. To those who are beginning high school, it might seem scary, but don't worry. It'll all be okay in the end. And to those who are in the middle, like grades 9 to 11, keep going. Just keep going. That's all I can say is just keep going. It's all gonna be good. You'll make it to grad year, and then you'll be like, oh my god, where'd the time go? It's just gonna go by so fast. But anyways, again, that's all for now, you guys. Sorry for babbling. Yeah. Keeping awesome, and I'll see y'all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.